Agents, Wagwan, Wagwan. Welcome back to another another live episode. We got this Dead by Daylight event happening, right? Got about a week and 5 days, 6 hours time of this broadcast. So we got a little extra event pass. Okay, got some little things here for you. Some paid. This is paid, of course. Pretty evil. Little backpack trophy. That's paid. Get a free little hat. So little skin here for free. Yeah. Mm, I hate to always sound like I'm just on the negative side of things, but I'm not paying for these things. I mean, for whoever does, that's great. I, that's on you. I can't do it. I haven't found any items, you know, that I'm willing to part with my money with, or for. I mean, okay, this is a free item. Maybe if I run my hardcore character again, I might rock this because it gives a little fantasy feel to it, a little Fallout type of feel. But at the present state of the game, role playing is not allowed. I mean, You know, and before I even get into anything, I told myself I wasn't going to speak too harsh or too hard on any of these topics. But, dude, I feel bad for newer players getting into this game, and actually want to have some fun, because the state of the game right now is, it's third period math class. I mean, it's straight up algebra nowadays. Every build has a spreadsheet. Every build you got to if you're not rocking your build by the numbers, then you're cast out. People gonna look at your build and say, "Oh no, 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 you're not running this, you're not running that, so you're not doing the optimal damage." Okay, that's fine. I get it. On paper, everything can look real nice and shiny. But once you out there in the field taking advantage of these different buffs that you have on your spreadsheet or on your build, sometimes you can't take advantage of them the way that you want to. I mean, you got to play the game the way the game plays you. That's all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna leave it at that. But anyway, so this global event is all about harvesting rage. So it says here, hostile factions are stealing your health to build overheal. But harvesting, it fuels your rage, turning enemy health, regeneration, and damage bonuses into your ultimate source of power. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I don't know where they came with this particular event. I don't see the relationship Dead by Daylight and the Division, but hey, they're giving us something to do, right? Giving us something extra to grind for. All right, so first off, we're gonna go down here and see what Trashy Mendoza's got. I'm sure she has nothing of interest, but we'll check her out anyway. Um, I've been kind of lounging all day. It's hot as Hades in my place, and yeah, it's real hard finding comfort. So I found myself just in and out of sleep. The heat just knocks you out, man. It just takes your energy out. But anyway, in and out of sleep, watching a lot of YouTube, and I did come across this one content creator. Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Oh, she's over here. This one content creator. At one point, I enjoyed his content because it was different, but then he just kind of, you know, just showing you all the exploits and this and that in the game, and I was like, dude, you sold your soul. But hey, if it gets some views, then keep doing it, I guess, But anyway, he was showing snitch location, and I was like, wow, that's the same one I've been showing. But that's cool. That's cool. I mean, I'm not the only one that knows where to go. But what tickled me was he was like, "Oh yeah, you got to come here. You got to buy this, the Pyromaniac." I'm like, no. I mean, sure, you can roll that magazine size off for whatever you want, but yeah, I mean, it's an okay weapon. It does its thing, it amplifies damage to burning enemies. Got to be burning first before you get them, get that amplified damage. But whatever, each his own. If you feel like it's a great buy, get out there, spend your coin, get it. And then he was talking about, oh, the punch drunk. Yeah, got to get that too. I was like, nah, but okay. And of course, you got your shield splinter. That they never have good rolls for this one, or the hunter's killer. But anyway, I think he was talking about Foundry. He was like, "Oh, you got to buy the Foundry chess piece." You know. So anyway, respect, dude. I was watching. And I said, "Oh, okay, okay. This is what you're promoting." So I guess for newer player that's coming into the game, they're like, "Okay, I need to get certain things for my expertise or be proficient in, or just a simple fact you want to try some things out." Yeah, there's some things here to try, but no, I would advise you to steer clear. You can get these items elsewhere and probably find a better role, but once again, each his own. Each his own. hmm All right, so we're gonna go down here and visit our loot goblin. Then we're gonna get started into some retaliation. Do have a hyena's retaliation up and ready to run, so we're definitely gonna jump into that. I haven't posted yet, but my last retaliation run I did against Black Tusk, I did manage to pick up another shiny blueprint. I got the old Whiplash pistol. And at first I was hyped. I was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, this is cool. That's cool." And well, it has a mechanic to it that I have to figure out. I tried playing around with it, and I'm like, it it's more trouble than what it's worth to me right now. I think I have it on me just to speak on it a little closer. So this thing is kind of confusing, but it says fast. This is the talent, faster than reloading. Having this weapon holstered for 5 seconds reloads and primes it. While primed, swapping to this weapon reloads your primary and secondary weapon and grants 20% rate of fire, 50% weapon damage until its magazine is emptied. Okay, those numbers are real nice and juicy, right? Then it says reloading or swapping from this weapon before its magazine is emptied will remove all stat bonuses. There's the confusion right there. Okay, so from my understanding, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but I holster this weapon, so I'm not using it. It's holstered. 5 seconds, reloads itself, primes. Then I swap to that weapon. It says while prime, swapping to this weapon reloads my second and primary. Okay, so I swap to the pistol, and I have to empty the magazine and then swap back to my primary or secondary to get the bonuses. That's the part that's throwing me for a loop, and I'm like, ooh, I'm getting myself shot up trying to figure out this mechanic, you know. All along it's telling me reloading or swapping from the weapon before the magazine is empty. It's just, yeah. Anyway, I thought it was a good find, you know. Got the blueprint off of Black Tusk Retaliation, so that was cool. I got the blueprint. I don't know if I even want to mess with the weapon. Like I said, it just kind of threw me for a loop and put me into a situation where I was too concerned about trying to get the bonuses. Meanwhile, I'm getting shot to shit. You know what I mean? So I don't think we'll be. I'll take that back. I will be testing it. I'll figure it out in my own time. But for right now, it's just a trophy I just set up on the shelf. And just by the way, all these blueprints that I've been picking up, I've been doing these on challenging, and it's been working out just lovely. No need to put no extra stress on myself by trying to do it heroic or anything like that. I'm still getting the benefits and the bonuses that I need to get from it, and I'm having fun. So that's how I feel about it.
Secure those control points, Agent. Quickly.
I do kind of like this little rage thing. That's pretty cool.
Watch out. There's a kill squad in the area.
Oh, kill squad right off the bat. Nice. Damn, man, you get a chance to warm up a little bit here.
Kill squad eliminated.
So I'm running this new little setup, new little hybrid. Uh, Lady Death, thanks for the alert. Appreciate you. It's another little hybrid that I've threw together. I mean, nothing spectacular, but it's different. And like I was talking about earlier, let's get on track. Where we going? Going there. Okay. Like I was talking about earlier, with a lot of mathematics going on within the game.
Hostile control point identified.
Players are not going to like this one. Immediately, as soon as I tell you what I'm doing, you're gonna be like, nope, nope, nope. It don't make sense. My spreadsheet says it don't make sense. Well, like I said before, I don't play this game to emulate myself being back in third period algebra class. I play this game to have some fun, so you know, it's a fun build. I think it's fun, and it does what I need it to do. So I'm using a core strength setup along with the backfire and the Lexington with in sync on the back, and I am spec'd into hazard protection and bleed resistance. Memento backpack. We'll show you the build here in a little bit. Main focus of it is just being versatile. Long range fights, pop out the drone, throw in the Lexington, let in sync do its work. Close range, pull back out the backfire, take advantage of the crit damage. Sounds goofy, but it works. You're not 100% Hasbro protected. I've lost somebody's attention already. All good though. You're not 100% Hasbro protected because the event you're losing out on your modifier that's giving you the extra 20%. You're still sitting on about, I think it was around about 70% Hasbro, and you're, I believe I'm sitting around 97% bleed resistance. Little shield ain't doing nothing right now. Bad boys are spread out today. Looking like I got all the time in the world. Come on, pick your head up.
Reinforcements incoming. Detecting additional hostile contacts. Heavily armored hostile detected.
Come on. What are you doing? Stuck on something. Been noticing lately that the striker drone tends to act a fool, like it don't want to do its job. I noticed the other day I was running with a friend of mine and shit. They were using a fixer drone, and whenever they put the fixer drone on me, my drone would not move. It would just stick with that fixer drone. I was like, wow, okay. So I don't know if that's a coding issue or what, but not cool. Not cool. These little trophies. Yep, but yeah, so much debation. Is that a word? Sounded good. So many opinions and so many characters want to debate with you on what you're doing, you know? And I'm the type of guy that's like, yo, if it works for you, if it feels right, go for it. Do what you're doing. Who am I to tell you that you're doing it wrong? Because truth be told, there is no right or wrong way to play this game. I don't think. But you let some folks got it in their minds that nah, there is a right and wrong way of playing. And when I show you this little breakdown, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So I've had some cats chime in and say, "No, you're running this whole set the wrong way." And I'm like, "Oh, really? All right. How do you propose I'm supposed to run it?"
Kill squad nearby. Stay alert.
Ooh, another one. Very nice. Get him. So I say, yeah, how do you propose I run it? Like, oh nah, the only way to run that is run it all skills. You put all skills as your core. You don't put no weapons. I thought I took both of them out. No skills and no weapon and no armor. And I'm like, oh, okay. They're like, yeah, that's the only way to run it and get the most out of it. And I'm like, oh boy, once again, get tired of it. But I listen and I say, okay, well, you're not going to change my mind. I mean, if it feels right to me, then it's right for me. If it's not right for you, then move on. Find something else. It's fine. But anyway, we're talking about core strength. And I said, well, what you gonna deconstruct? Thank you. I said, well, so what are you running? You using the capacitor? Because that's fan favorite. If you run anything with skill tiers, oh, you got to run the capacitor. It doesn't make sense to do anything else. I'm like, they say, no, I'm running that and the test subject. Oh, okay, all right, mid-maxing. Hey, I can respect that. Me personally, I don't like either one of those weapons. So it doesn't concern me that great that I'm potentially losing out damage because the skill tiers. See, that's the change up. I'm not rocking a whole bar of skill tiers. I'm only rocking 3. So I'm splitting it. It's a hybrid. I'm splitting my weapon damage from actual weapon cores. Where I look at it is 70% of a weapon core or 100% of a weapon core. I mean, I'm not sitting here with a calculator and a spreadsheet, but kind of tells me that, yeah, 100% is better than 70. So I have weapon cores. I have skill cores. Try to catch that one. Oh, where you think you going? You ain't healing nobody. So I still haven't mastered this angel wings. That little sound effect's pretty cool though. That's pretty cool when you lose all your armor. We'll hit the fanny pack. There we go. Get him nice and confused over there. Easy pickings. Nice. Hunt him down. Ah.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Alright, let's go pick up some trinkets. Usually I don't try to stream during any of the events that have drops along with them because my streams do not have drops. So, you know, I always feel like, well, damn, you know, you willing to come watch me or you want to go watch somebody that's got drops? You know, I'm kind of like, it kind of sucks that I don't, but hey, that's Ubisoft's way. They don't deem me worthy enough. Whatevs. I don't have enough traction. My audience is not big enough. Well, that's fine.
On the move.
Shit. Wrong weapon.
I love it, Daddy.
Big back up there, huh? Okay. Leave him alone for a little bit. Shit, I done lost track of him. There's a healer back here. Thought I didn't see you, did you?
Reinforcements incoming. Heavily armored hostile detected. Heavily armored hostile detected.
I heard him. Got another healer over there picking people up. Must be a group of them. I tell you, you get spoiled when they give you multiple um, material drops. That spoils the daylights out of me, and then you go back to your regular. You're like, man, so much material I was getting.
Kill squad incoming.
Nice. See, we can't meet them at the crossroads. I guess them right there. Jump there. Oh, really? You ain't gonna jump down? Christ. Ah. Damn it. Trying to get the jump on them. Oh, shit.
Detected. Display point in proximity.
completed our maneuver.
Kill squad eliminated.
Looks like we got an ad break. Oh, ad break ends in 30 seconds. I need like an alert timer that tells me that these things are about to happen and when they're ending. That way I can be in tune and in touch with it. Alright, so it's only certain boxes I actually can get materials from as of right now, so we're going to be selective and pick up everything. Come on, crush it. Thank you. Like, I don't need those boxes. I think we're good in here. And yep, I'm just kind of spinning my wheels right now. I got time to burn, so I'm in no real pressure of getting to the finish line. And we need those bags. I think I need items from there. Nope. This looks like those little brown knapsacks or whatever they are. Gym bags. That's what they look like. Grab a few of these trinkets out here, and maybe we'll get lucky enough to get another kill squad to show up. I believe there's a weapons case around here. That's a damn shame you get maxed out in your materials And then you're just kind of like, well, damn, I have to waste them. I mean, I don't know. I'm. It's very hard for me to part with materials and such. I mean, especially if it's just items that I may want to upgrade or you know stuff like that. I like to be like 1,000% sure that I want to upgrade items before I just jump in and start doing things. That's how you burn through all your materials, and then you're out there searching because you're out of them, you know. Especially like your exotics and stuff like that. And even with the events happening where you know you're getting double the amount, it's still not enough. The cost of upgrading items to expertise is, man, it's expensive. And they bait you in by saying, oh well, you know, we got this event happening, so now's a great time to get in and do your thing. Sure. Okay. How much grinding you have to do, but each his own. Let's go and get this over with so we can get into something else.
Reinforcements en route. Incoming hostiles detected.
Okay.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
I personally think Retaliation is one of the best game modes they've come with so far. Love to hear other people's opinions on that. I mean, it feels a lot different, a lot better, you know, hitting up control than just hitting control points up. You know, at least there's a little added excitement to it, you know. You want to take him out? Where'd he go? Get him? All right.
Hostile detected.
Where he at? Alright, let's run around and grab these little trinkets. And We need some new backpack trophies. That's what I think the game is in need of. I mean, we got this new weapon talent, Head Scratcher. It's based on what? Confusion. So I wonder, does what is that talent? That skill. Wonder if not decoy, pulse, banshee pulse. That just says disorient. So the way that they word a lot of this stuff, I bet you, I don't know, because I haven't tried it, but I'm willing to bet that disorient is not the same as confused. Confused is probably when you hit their little fun bags and they get all loopy, you know? Anyway, let's see what kind of goodies we
Secure
got.
the area. Thank you, Agent.
Nothing to write home about. It's alright. Let's see, where we at? Still gotta knock out our project. Outcast is almost up to run. Actually, we have daily mission. Need to get into, but Foist. Let me get this, so I can start working toward a Black Tusk retaliation. May as well hit that control point as well.
Identified.
That way, Outcast still proc, be ready to roll. In fact, I don't have nothing to hide behind.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
I can do this all day.
Incoming hostiles detected. Agent requesting backup. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Let's do this one quick. Get it in and out. Or East Mall. Oh, we need to run back. Okay. Make sure I do that before I forget. 'Cause I had forgotten to resupply one of those control points back there in East Mall. Anywho, I'm gonna slap on a pestilence build. Run in, knock this thing out. I ain't worried about them. Oh, come on. I'm not in combat. They're in combat. Guys, clap.
Hostile control point detected. System reactivated. System malfunctioning. System back online.
Oh. Where y'all going?
Russians in control. Oil in control.
Heavily armored. Detected. Reinforcements incoming. Incoming hostiles detected.
Agent, Western Coast Park is under attack. Enemy mobilization on 2 fronts. Get ready for a fight.
Two fronts.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
The outcast. Alright, I think we clear here. Oh, that's right. I gotta wait for them to get here so I can open the door. There we go.
The sun's coming up.
Supply room access unlocked.
Yeah, I wasn't going to talk about it, but I am. I am going to talk about it. I really, really, truthfully do not understand why so many people are hell bent. Let me start over. Okay, so I dropped a little questionnaire about what would people think about prototype gear, cores, coins, whatever. What would they think about these items dropping in random spots? You know, other than just escalation mode. And there was a good amount of folks that were like, yeah, you know, That sounds cool. That would be cool. I, for one, think it would be cool. I mean, it's no guarantee. But there's so many people hell bent on no, no, it's ridiculous. It's a bad idea. No, you need to earn it. You're supposed to run escalation only to get this, and if you can't run it, then that's your tough luck. I'm like, wow, man, really? You guys feel that strongly about it? And I had to take a step back, and I said, okay, well, everybody's entitled to their opinion. It was just an idea, just a thought, you know. But I seen how divided folks were. It was like, wow, okay. So I had to take in consideration what their argument was, regardless of the fact if they were taking in consideration what mine was. And I said, okay, well, okay, if you were one of the peoples that, or one of the players, I should say, that as soon as escalation dropped, you grinded your eyes out and got all your gear and everything protoed out, and you're living the purple life. If you were that person or one of those players, I could see why you would be a little testy to hear somebody say, oh, well, how about we give players a chance to get it in the open world? Like, hell no. No. Let them work for it like I did. That's the nature of the beast, right? I did it this way, so that's the way you have to do it. Alright, whatever. If that's how you really feel about it, okay. But now, I'm willing to bet if said players hadn't went out and grinded that hard to get these items, and these items started showing up elsewhere, I don't think they would have a problem with it. I don't think they would honestly care where any of these core items come from. I really don't. I had one viewer in particular. Um, it was a whole back and forth, about this and that. And I'm listening to their point. Their point was it wasn't all that valid. It was just hell bent on hell no. That's where is the control point leader?
We're good.
Normally they got a name over top of him. Anyway, he's just hell bent on no, 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 no. It's ridiculous. It's a bad idea. And I'm even saying to him like, look, it's not. You can't look at it and think, oh well, they're gonna get a god rolled prototype right off the jump. That's gonna happen. No, that's not. It's a chance. It's just like the exotics. You may find an exotic in the open world, and it's not a good one, or it's not a good talent, or not talent, but good roll on it. You know? And you just discard it. You deconstruct it, get your materials off of it, and move on. Right? That's it. That's it. I wonder if I can kill two birds, one stone here. No, they're not gonna give me a chance to, or an opportunity to make that into an invaded. Alright, so we're just doing this one because It's a daily, and it has to be on hard. Okay. And that will give a little bit more influence to our outcast retaliation. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Um, I'm like, it's a random drop first. Chances of them finding one that's like superior is, it's RNG, just like it is for those that run escalation, you know. And then he's like, well, new players coming in and don't even know how to play, and they're automatically getting these items. Okay, I kind of can sympathize with that a little bit, but I remember when I first started, and my first big item I picked up was a chameleon, and I think it was, I forget whatever the levels were, but it was a low level, maybe 20 or something like that. And I was like, oh, this is cool, And ever since, I've been on the hunt for a newer one because I outgrew it. My levels got larger. So, there's that portion of the argument, or discussion.
All right, let's see what we've got. There's an active lab
Just
on the north
because
side
one
close
may
to you.
get a
Your
piece
first
at a
priority
lower
should be to
level
shut that
doesn't
down.
mean that that's going to be the end all for them. I don't know. It's just, when you look at it, these folks are just like, well, I got it the hard way, you need to get it the hard way.
That's just a fancy way of
Like,
saying
whatevs.
everything gets sterilized.
Isaac's not detecting the gas needed for the decom process. They must have
Will it
disabled
take
the line.
away from
Get the main
escalation?
fuel line
I
in
don't
the
think
basement.
so.
That should get it flowing again.
Open
I
the
mean,
fuel
'cause
line.
escalation would
That
be
should
your
give the decom
prime
protocol enough gas to run.
game mode to get your prototypes. That's not even a guarantee. So that's why I'm like, wow, you guys really hell bent on this shit, and that's no guarantee. Oh, but yeah, if you run tier 6, 5, and 6 and all that, oh yeah, it's guaranteed. Sounds like a whole lot of stress. So my last interaction with this person, I said, well, alright, you don't agree with this, you don't agree with that, anything I'm saying. So I asked him, well, how do you feel about the new token conversion? And he's like, oh, no, that's great, I like that. I said, oh, okay, you like it because it's beneficial to yourself, but now check it now. So I could go in, run escalation on tier 1, spend 1 coin, and earn 5. And then, looks like we gotta add in about 20 seconds. And then go buy a random cache, just so I can get a prototype core. There's a chance that I might get something good. More than likely nothing good. But I can still get cores and start building on my own personal library. And don't have to do all the tier 5 and 6 and 10 and all that. Young man didn't have an argument with that. He was, oh no, I understand that. That makes perfect sense. I was just like, yeah, you just want to argue a point that, like I said, you did the hard way. You expect everybody else to do it the hard way. That's it. Bottom line. But end of the day, it was interaction, so I look at it
Should be able
as a
to access
positive,
the
even
morgue
though
at
it
the
was
far
all
end of the
negative.
West Wing construction site. If they haven't been disposing of the corpses properly, we could have another outbreak on our hands.
What you got there? People did that
People coming
in
back over
Palia
west.
during the Ruby glitch. They had to earn gold the slow way, so everybody has to struggle. Mm-hmm. Everyone having something doesn't hurt anyone but ego. Very true. Very, very true. It just, I don't know. I mean, I knew it was a touchy subject, and yeah, I did it on purpose. I had to, had to do it. But no, at the end of the day, no, I honestly believe that it would make a lot of sense to have these items drop randomly in the open world and possibly through these missions. I don't know. That whole system is, I mean, is deeply flawed, I think. One, let's say that you're out for the almighty striker. Oh shit. Popped up just in time for that. You're out for an almighty striker setup that you want to get fully prototype. And you don't want to waste your materials and build into it,
Someone who's infected but doesn't show symptoms.
expertise and all that good shit.
They're weaponizing green poison and turning it loose on the city.
So
Destroy anything that might be contaminated.
you're limited to when strikers is on the map, when it's in an escalation mission. So it could be weeks. You could be sitting around like, dang, I want to run, but striker's not here, it's not there. Okay, so now you have these caches that you can randomly buy. So it just keeps you playing the game. Excuse me. Keeps you running that game mode in hopes of finding something. That's it. So seeing these things in a random cache, just no, not a good idea.
Emmeline's the head of the outcasts. If she's an asymptomatic carrier, they've got an endless supply of the virus to play with.
Agent, your route out is going to take you into the DCD research library.
Hey, while you're in there, do me a favor. Recover everything you can on broad-spectrum antivirals.
Okay, so you're saying in PvP, you're saying that's a good idea, but in PvE, it's not a good idea. Interesting. Interesting. I'm not going to say I would disagree with that, but I strongly believe in a PvE scenario it's greatly needed. Now, maybe if PvP wasn't plagued the way it is, maybe I can get on board, but I have a different outlook on PvP. Maybe I'm a little too biased about it. I guess bottom line, if it was cheat proof, I'm like, okay, yeah, do it. But could you imagine? People would be hunting you to no ends, hoping that you got one of those shiny purple pieces on you. They'd be after you cheating would be out of this world.
Data transfer initiated.
Burn out the fly!
It's like one of the worst parts of this mission. So okay, let's talk about the build for a second. Got about 20 seconds. So as I was saying, hybrid. I'm gonna go through this real quick because it's just a snapshot. So it's a hybrid, rocking 4 pieces of core strength. We have the Memento backpack,
Transfer completed.
which is giving us a skill tier. Was given all 3 cores. On the belt, have a weapon core. And I don't know, people are like, why you don't put weapon cores on this? Just chill. You understand later. You understand. So, weapon core, it's not fully maxed, but we're working with it. We're playing around with it. Got a skill tier on the knees, hazard protection. Skill tier on the hands, hazard protection. So that we got 3 skill tiers thus far. We have our armor, hazard protection. And we're using the chill out mask, hazard protection, armor, and 2 bleed mods. So that's, whoops, wrong button. There we go. That's what I wanted to find. So let's just look at our hazard protection real quick. So we're at 60% hazard protection without our mods, our modifiers. Still at 98% bleed resistance. So that goes well with the backfire. I do have a prototype Lexington. Does not have the yeah, that's the wrong one. I was about to say, hold on. Does not have the augment that I would actually want on it, but this does whatever. I don't even care. I got it in sync on the background of it. So yeah, in a nutshell, this is the new hybrid. Yeah, I get that, but the objective is to go against builds. I don't quite understand what you mean by that, Death. Please clarify.
We're to get out of there. The lab and samples destroyed. I don't think the
The
outcasts are gonna be able
objective
to
is
do
to
much
go
else from
against
here.
builds.
Thanks for getting me that data to play with.
Hostiles are moving to your position.
Are you saying the objective is to be able to
Be careful.
fight back against the cheater in PvP? I mean, I shouldn't even say specifically about a cheater. Just the sheer fact that, okay, you are going to be hunted. You're going to be hunting them as well. So, yeah, I get that you're going to have to put up a hell of a fight. You're going to have to watch yourself, you know, and this and that, but I don't know. I don't know if it'd be such a great experience. especially with that high quality gear dropping. Guaranteed to get ganked. It's not player versus player, it's build against build. I'm gonna go with you half and half on that one. I'll go half and half with you on that one. Only reason why I say it that way is if a person, if the player is well versed in the dark zone, then he's already got a leg up on you. If you're not as versed as they are, they know the ins and outs. They know what street they can run down. They know which way you're going before you actually know where you're going. Now, if you're both on the same level as far as you spend the same amount of time in the DZ as they have, you know where things are, then yeah, I could see build against build. You know, if it's a straight up one-on-one, I would agree with that. So we got this retaliation. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Skill does play. Yes. Yeah. To a point, to a degree. You know, if you watch some of them stream and do a little PvP, it, to me, I'm just being honest about it, and I'm probably dead wrong, but whatever. I'm speaking my piece. When I watch them and I see them all hoarded up at that entrance, or the entrance point, I'm like, what is going on here? You know, I don't understand it. I mean, they could virtually have the same build, and it's just like, okay, whoever can dodge X amount of bullets to be able to land X amount of shots is going to be the victor. I'm like, that doesn't look like fun, you know. My little sad attempt is going in. You know, I'm trying to feel my way around, trying to see where things are, and you know, watch my back at the same time. And these cats is just mowing me down, just hunting me, and just like I don't even know they're coming after me. You know, because it just, my back is turned. Opportunity to get him. You know, hit me with everything they got, and I was like, okay, maybe if I can get better at this. Oh, that's gonna hurt. But, you know, I'm just like, get better for what? You know? The hope that what, I can pick up an Eagle Bearer, I can pick up you know, Ravenous or whatever, these type of weapons and such, and I'm like, is that the whole purpose? For me, yeah, that was the whole purpose of even going in the dark zone, was to try to get these items. And I'm like, well damn, if I even get the items, I'm not gonna be able to hang on to them, because as soon as they see that I'm going to extract, that's where everybody's going. And me by my lonesome, probably not going to do too well against at least 2 or 3 vet players. I'm like, yeah, this sucks. Oh shit, did not hear him or see him. heard in that time. Two more kills for my maneuver. Oh, I didn't get it. Drone must have got part of it. Stop. Let me get that kill. Thank you. Oh, I still didn't get it. Oh, it's performed skill kills. Damn it. Should let him have it. What's he marked for? It's just your welcome party. You gotta get jumped in, then you're fine. Yeah. Nah, they can keep all that. They can keep all of that. I don't know. I always said, well, you know, maybe if I can get with a crew, then maybe I'd go for it. But no. I mean, now that it's just got too out of control for me anyway. And
Kill squad incoming.
yeah, I got more reasons than that. There's just an atmosphere to it that I'm particularly not bothered about. It's a culture, I should say, that like, you know what? Nah. No thanks. And I know some people will say, oh, well, you don't have to be on comms and this and that. And oh, you just have thick skin, have thick skin. Nah, you know what? Nah. It's a difference between having thick skin and having to deal with some asshole that knows better. Well, nah, probably don't even know better. I ain't gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. They don't know any better, but they want to sit there and try to make themselves sound cool or this and that. And I ain't got time for that shit. That's my number one reason why I have no desire for it. Conflict, any of that jazz.
Friendly control
Any
point
of it.
nearby.
Whoa, get back in bounds, thank you. Damn. Somebody's accuracy is on. I feel like we're approaching from the wrong angle. Because it all works. go.
Reinforcements incoming. Incoming hostiles detected. Heavily armored hostile detected. Heavily armored hostile detected.
Perform signature weapon kills. I don't think I have any signature. Oh yeah, I do. I shouldn't be doing this. Mess around, get myself killed trying to get signature kills. Oh, it didn't give me one. Oh, still didn't get no credit. Oh shit. Now I can't put it away. Run, hide. Alright. Maybe I read it wrong. It says perform signature weapon kills. Yeah, I at least did 2 of them. What did you say here? Conflict will give you heart problems. And Lord knows I don't need any heart problems. Yeah, I don't know. I've been talked to about, oh man, it's fun. Let's do this. I'm like, nah, man, I'm cut a little different. That's the best way I can put it. I'm cut a little different. I mean, I ain't. It's a game. It's a game. I can take a win. I can take a loss. It all equals out the same to me because at the end of the day, I hit the power button just like anybody else. You know? My thing is, I ain't listening to nobody's shit. Bottom line, I ain't listening to nobody's shit. Whether it be opposite team, teammates, ain't having it. Not having it. Now, what I mean is I can take criticism, you know, hey, if I'm not playing properly, then okay, Tell me what I'm doing. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. But the color of language is my main reasons why I'm like, nope, don't deal with y'all. I don't deal with this style of talk. Or this wordplay. I don't deal with that shit. It ain't part of my everyday vocabulary, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna sit there and have somebody talk to me about or talk at me with this type of vocabulary, thinking that, oh man, it's just the way people talk. No, it ain't. It's just how. I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop there. I think too much of myself to even give that any kind of validation or attention. Why do I feel like I'm okay? Going the right way. Let's see here. Went into conflict. Ready and was told to chill. Not everyone is cool. I can only imagine, you know. See, another thing that bothers me with PvP. If you start out, I mean, it's just my belief. If you start out and you started off young in the PvP world, okay? You understand the layout, you understand the mechanics of it, how it all works. You could dominate. You could actually dominate. You know where spawn points are. You know, and you know, okay, if I walk around this part of the map, I can cut back this way and here, flanked, you know. Just like we know our way around the PvE zones, they know their way around the PvP zones. And there's only so many times them get shot in the back of the head and be like, wow, dude, you ain't really that damn good. You just caught me off guard. You know where you at and where I am before I even know where I am. You know, I'm like, yeah, this is fun. Yeah, this is fun. That was the same way with like ESO, you know, Battlegrounds. They were pretty cool because it didn't take long to kind of understand the map. I still say the best part of that was starting a new character and being able to play with other people that, you know, they're still building their characters as well. You know, no champion points, none of that. That was actually your build and skills. But then when that baby character reached that champion level, it was like, But even in that, you know, you had groups, you had teams that worked well together, sat down and, you know, say, okay, if you put this on, I'll put this on, I'll get them stuck, and then you just dump on them. It's like,
If we break them here,
jeez.
they're done.
But anyway, I ain't gonna sit here and moan about PvP, you know. The sword hits you from across the map with lightning. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Hit you with pets. What was the other one? There was some other one. It was something else where the skill would actually. Damn, it's been so long since I've played it. I don't know. You just be disabled. You be stuck, disabled. I'm like, well, what is the point of having the potions and all that stuff to make it so you're not immovable or mobile or whatever? You know, you're up at popping a potion and you're still stuck. You know, it's like, good lord, jeez. Like I said, I don't mind taking the L, but damn, don't cheese me to death.
Time is of the essence, Agent.
Wow, how many bullets is he gonna take? I don't know. Maybe my maturity level is got me to the point where I'm just like, you know what? I don't care for the stress and the headaches no more. I mean, it ain't paying no bills. You know, I ain't getting no trophies. Nobody gives a F. You know, nobody really cares how good you are, and if they do, then whatever. Yep. Just like, yeah, I'm playing on challenging. I am playing on challenging. Like it's my business. You know. I hear him. And I know some of the some of the sweatier players, they're like, oh dude, you're only playing on challenge. Dude, whoa man. Like whatever man. Right now I'm kicked back in my lazy boy, feet up, and I'm talking and playing. That's right, I ain't got my attention span is not even on this game right now. I'm just kind of going through the motions. And I'm fine with it. Trying to prove a point and a narrative that just because there's harder difficulties to do stuff on doesn't always mean that you have to do the harder difficulties. You still can achieve stuff in the game.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
to even have my drone out. Alright, we should be seeing a kill squad sometime soon. Don't need those, don't need those. I don't think I need anything of those either. Get off the table. That one. I recall when XP was a big thing. It was hell bent on getting XP, you know. I said, I took a look at things and I said, you know what? I can play on challenging. This was probably a year or two ago, but I can play on challenging and put 3 directives on and get the same amount of XP as a person would get running heroic.
Watch out. There's a
With
kill squad in the area.
no directives. I said, well shit. There's no need for me to stress myself out when I can get basically the same results. Then later on, other folks started catching on to that, and they was like, oh yeah, this is the new way to do this. You don't have to do all that. Just put it on challenge and, you know, farm your XP. Throw as many directives on as you can. I'm like, shh. Now, it's not too much concern over XP anymore, unless you're new, you're a new player. And it's all about getting those prototypes. Get your purple up. I can't get shot 'cause I can't see him. Oh, there's a big back up there. Oh, get off the tent. There we go, headshots. Let me come up here and get y'all. That's what you want. That's all you want. I think he jumped down. I heard his big ass down here. Nope. That's all. Oh, I mean, how many times I have to hit the chain, man? That's stupid.
Wasn't that song great? Welcome back to Circle Radio with Andre.
Man. Whoops. Sorry. I was beaning his chain. We lost the kill squad. Hopefully we'll get another one. See, dude, you're even playing on challenging. Wow. Suck. Yup. wonder if my loot is still around there. Don't quite know where that was. I think it was down this way. All twisted in the game right now. I don't know which direction that was. Oh well, we ain't gonna worry about it. Let's see here. I've been hyper focused on Destiny 2. I'm on, what's that? Sheepra. Makes me so proud. Okay, that's what's up. Did I hear that Destiny was making a comeback, or no? I didn't hear that. I heard that no, I was about to say I heard that it was getting shut down. I don't think that's what I heard. No, that was State of Decay 3. I heard that they're saying if they can't get a buyer for Undead Labs, that Xbox is going to scrap them. Like, wow. But I've been meaning to revisit Destiny. I've always thought I always thought it was a pretty good game. I just never really got into it. Shit, I got 2 minutes and 40 seconds. I gotta get at it, don't I? Ooh, this is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Back up. Get him off the turret, please. Oh, you suck. Oh, didn't notice him back here. Oh no, not that. Initiate. Run out of time.
Reinforcements en route.
Yo, King, what's good, bro?
Additional hostile contacts.
Oh shit.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Might run out of time here. That damn death did me in.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Come on, come on. Oh. Sorry, take it with you. Minute 30. Yo, I'm chilling, bro. Just chilling. Thought I'd hop on. See what this rage meter is all about. I mean, the garments, they definitely ain't nothing to write home about, but I don't normally find too much hype in their garments anyway, especially ones they want you to buy. This little overheal, it's not too bad. Not too bad. It's different. Damn, here I am wasting time getting the loot. Knowing I need to be hot-footing it to the next one, because I got a feeling they're not going to give me another kill squad. Alright, which way we go? over says perform signature weapon kills. Gonna mess with that again. Last time I tried to do it, nothing was happening. But the drone's trying to shoot the damn bird out the sky. Check it. Damn drones is crazy. You gotta watch your drones when you're doing retaliations, because they will shoot dogs and you'll lose time.
Next one's in your head.
You want pain? You got it, Ethan.
Oh shit.
Reinforcements incoming. Incoming hostiles detected. Heavily armored hostile detected.
Both sides.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
I can take burn, baby, burn. Going for a headshot.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Damn it, they're too spread out. Had me a little worried there for a little bit. Oh shit, we gonna fail. Umbra. Umbra's a good set. I'm amazed that a lot of folks don't like to use it. Excuse me. I mean, hell, you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting some good crit damage out of it, crit chance, and you can get some heals out of it. But I've always said, nah, that's a solo man set or woman. Shit, you try to run something like that and you're ducking behind cover trying to get your stacks. Shit, your teammates are not going to allow you to sit back in the background and get stacks. They're going to push and push and
Secure the
push.
area. Thank you, Agent.
It's sad that the whole game culture now is straight up push and melt, push and melt. Nobody knows how to stick behind cover, nothing like that. It just, oh man, if you're not melting them, you're not doing proper damage. You're not playing the game properly. Sad. Ooh, let's get this. Trying to agitate our Black Tusk fiends. Get their retaliation. Guess I should finish up my daily too, right? I'm about to say they disappeared. A little inventory management after this.
Drop your weapons or die. Spinners all over me.
Detecting
I ain't gonna say what it sounded like he just said.
incoming hostiles detected. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Like, where's my drone at? Oh, I guess it got blown up.
Agent, we need you to stabilize southwest.
Alright, cool. We can go a little further. Actually, let's get rid of some of these mods. I don't know how I got so many of them again. Alright. Oh, this will be a quick one. I always get confused right there, like, which way?
Secure those control points, Agent. Quickly.
Alright, hopefully we can get ourselves another, Yep. Hopefully we can get ourselves another blueprint.
Target right on me.
Looks like we got an ad coming in about 45 seconds.
What's going? Incoming drone! Got plenty to shoot at!
System disrupted.
Reload! Target
System back online.
here! Got him! Here they are!
Wow, really?
Serious trauma detected.
Got a man!
System curtailed. System reactivated. System malfunctioning. System restored.
Go for the flank!
Reinforcements en route. Incoming hostiles detected. Heavily armored hostile detected.
Dead asshole!
System curtailed. System back online.
Got one! Attacking asset! They got one of ours!
Heavily armored hostile detected. Heavily armored hostile detected. System disrupted. System reactivated.
Must be a big bag. And hopefully we see ourselves Black Tusk Kill Squad.
Tango's got themselves a drone! Right there!
Watch out. There's a kill squad in the area.
There we go.
System malfunctioning. System back online.
Kill squad down.
System restored.
Was hoping to get lucky and get another kill squad, but I don't think that's gonna happen. We got 6.5 minutes, but we ain't gonna waste them. Let's just go and get this done.
Gotta ditch this plate.
Reinforcements incoming. Detecting additional hostile contacts. Heavily armored hostile detected.
Take a hit.
The area is stabilized. Good.
Alright, no blueprint. That's
Agent requesting
fine.
backup.
That's fine. Got some of those transceivers. We do need those. Alright. Quick management. Won't take long, just a few. We're gonna knock out these daily missions, and I think that's gonna be it. So I just kind of realized what time it was. A little late in the game. Alright, so what were they? Air and Space Museum, American History Museum. Okay. Knock them two out. Let's say one of them is invaded. Okay, that's cool.
Friendly control point nearby.
Your goal is a collection of transcripts and notes from months of prisoner interrogations. The information is stored on a military-grade laptop, kept in the main holding area downstairs. The first priority is to release the prisoners to keep the true Sun's busy. You'll be looking for some kind of security terminal. The security terminal should be somewhere nearby. Look around.
Damn it. Who's still up out here?
Active terminal detected.
Sounds promising. Find it and patch eyes again. Okay, I'm in. Now to open the cells. And the cells are open. The main holding area is downstairs. Get moving.
What's that noise? Deploying goal! Slide out sky! Get those fuckers!
This armor's totally screwed.
The True Sons seem to be in control of the holding area. The hyenas are knocking out security cameras. Pretty smart of them.
Tell you what, they be changing locations with that key. Must be back, like 2 rooms back.
Keep an eye on our flank. We need that support weapon firing. How'd you like that, Aiden? It's fire.
Reinforcements incoming.
That drone's target! Going down, Aiden.
just lost the camera feed from the holding area. There was a bright flash and then static. Up on camera again. The holding area is just ahead. Once you find that laptop, grab it and get the hell out of there.
Got you!
Looks like you got True Sun's reinforcements headed your way.
North or south side?
Both. Heavier concentration to the south.
With all those gates sealed, the north exit should be closer.
Ah, couldn't get in time.
Galloping Jeep. What the hell is going on here? Put these fuckers down!
Agent, hostiles are moving into West End.
No more contacts. All clear.
You just recovered intel that's going to be a whole lot of help to Odessa in the short term, but to all of us in the long run. You also effectively put this hellhole out of commission.
civilians in danger.
Black Tusk has already established a foothold here. Dislodging them isn't gonna be easy.
System disrupted. System reactivated.
Another dead asshole. Can't hit that from here. Moving.
System malfunctioning.
Okay.
System restored.
Man down. Hey.
System curtailed. System reactivated.
No shot.
Targets engaged.
Fire it. There's a grenade. Hit him. Shit, we got one of our men. Take one more.
Local area network detected.
Check any terminals or laptops you find. The more intel we collect on Black Tusk, the better we'll be able to counter them.
Do this all day.
System malfunctioning. System restored. System curtailed. System reactivated. Incoming backup request. Asymmetric encryption protocol detected. Installing backdoor.
I hope this encryption is to protect something juicy.
functioning. System restored. A 75% complete. Connection remotely terminated.
Shit, they cut off the terminal.
Oh shit, I thought that was it.
Flooded.
Oh no. Come on, man. Don't tell me my game done froze on me. Wow, you ignorant pieces. Oh, that's foul. Well then. Damn it, and that's the last mission I need to complete today. Man, that's just ignorant. Mm-mm-mm. Man, swear, game is really, really making it difficult to want to keep playing. That's the sad part about it is I like the game. I enjoy just milling around and doing the little things that I do. But you keep running into situations like this, like I said before, it's like why would I want to get into any of the really difficult content that's going to take up a lot of my time, only for it to glitch out, freeze, delta errors, what have you. Nah, that just ain't gonna work. Hopefully it'll put me back where I've last advanced instead of starting right from the beginning. Yeah, man. Oh shit. Yeah, of course. Start over. Rise, collide.
Black Tusk has already established a foothold here. Dislodging them isn't gonna be easy.
west.
Defectors here! He's in target! Coming up the flank!
System curtailed. System reactivated. System malfunctioning. System restored. Local area network detected.
Check any terminals or laptops you find. The more intel we collect on Blacktop, the better we'll be able to counter them.
System curtailed. System reactivated. System disrupted. System restored. Asymmetric encryption protocol detected. Installing backdoor.
I hope this encryption is to protect something juicy.
System malfunctioning. System reactivated.
Target right here!
A 75% complete. Connection remotely terminated.
Shit, they cut off the terminal.
Humanity has been observing the planets for millennia, but we are only now beginning to uncover some of their secrets.
signs critical.
Flowing water, as evidenced by these images. At one point, more than 3.8 billion the Martian surface exploratory craft. Recent water flows as well. Five river systems to ancient lake beds. Mars,
System disrupted. System activated.
Martian North Pole, although small in the thin Martian atmosphere, whereas brine Martian soil.
Network signal detected.
Sounds promising.
Really, you gonna run your ass all the way up here.
Data corrupted.
Damn it. Guess we keep looking.
We'll deal with them all.
System malfunctioning.
Secure the final hall. Maybe you'll find a terminal there.
Whoops.
Finish mopping up these assholes and let's see what we can find.
Target's here.
but check out the server just to be sure.
Reformat cancelled. Attack data 0.7%.
I'll send the data you were able to recover to our tech guys just in case. The museum is secure. Well done. Here's hoping we get some value from the data you transmitted.
Alright, so that finished that project. And we'll get to this another time. Damn shame the game crashed on me. Been done at least 10-15 minutes earlier. But okay. That's okay. So we're gonna go ahead and touch down at the castle, and that's where we're gonna park for the day or for the night. And that's where I am going to bounce up off of here.
Considering what we know about that
I
place, that
do
can't be good.
appreciate
Smoke
each
what you
and
want
every
to
one
know.
of you for tuning in, hanging out with your boy.
Friendly control point
Appreciate the lurks. And always appreciate the conversation in between. But I am getting tired and it's late in the game, so I'm going to bounce up off here and catch y'all on the next one. Don't know exactly when that'll be, but it will be sometime within the end of this week or the beginning of next week, so be on the lookout for that. Till then, y'all be safe out there, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Casual.